Following this for us, NBC News chief foreign correspondent Richard Engel. Richard, I wanted to get you to break down for us the most striking reactions you've had and the reactions you've seen out there in covering this to the report.
I've spoken to a lot of people who were involved in this program, some of the people who are named in this report, some people who consistently opposed these enhanced interrogations. And a lot of them are raising questions, frankly. They're raising questions about why it's coming up now, why it's just the CIA that is being singled out for this program, why Congress is pretending like it didn't know what was going on. So many people knew what was going on. This wasn't a program that was over 1 or 2 weeks in a couple of dark sites. The beatings and the torture took place in dark sites, but everybody knew about it. Look at how much documentation she was able to put together. People knew what was going on. The CIA was asked to do this, was given authorizations to do this, and now many people involved are saying to me privately, now we're being held out to dry. You asked it to do this, and now the world is coming down on top of it. But the politicians who were involved, Condi, President Bush, some people, senior people in the administration who were getting this intelligence, using this intelligence, knew how it was being gathered. They're not being mentioned in this report. The military is not being mentioned in this report. This was a dark period in American history, and one that a lot of people say, rightly, we should move beyond. But why at this stage are we just dredging it up and only focusing on the actions that were taken by the CIA?
So some indication, or at least some suspicion, that this may be about scapegoating. When you say...
About rewriting history more than scapegoating. And scapegoating and rewriting history. When you look at this period, and I still think we're living in a 9/11 era. I'd hoped that the final parenthesis had been put on 2001 until I thought it was going to end with the withdrawals from Iraq and Afghanistan, but unfortunately we are still living in that 9/11 era. And I think when you look back, how are you going to remember this? Is it going to be remembered as the period in which the CIA, in secret, while lying to the political leadership, beat some people to death and did horrible things and didn't get any results, which is what today's report is suggesting? Or was it a period when the country was very nervous, the CIA was asked to do these horrible things, the practice stopped, and then you have the political leadership pretending that it didn't know anything and trying to wash its hands of the problem?
And Richard, when